In this short tutorial, we'll be talking about the event series scheduling tool for OfferingTree. An event series is basically a series of events that you can teach that the student or client pays for once, but then has access to all the events in a series. So for example, maybe a retreat where it's over several days. You could use event series for that. Maybe perhaps a workshop that meets once a week for several weeks, and it could be used for a class series. So maybe a fitness class that has various levels of achievement and you want to group them together. The key being that the client registers, and if you accept online payments, pays once, and then they have access to all the events in the series. So we'll begin by going to your admin site and going to the scheduling section of that site. Click on the Add button, and then you'll see now we have multiple choices here. Schedule an offering, and this is the kind of traditional scheduling class that has existed for some time, where you can create a one-time recurring event, or where the client has to register for each individual event. Or the new event series is where you can create a series of events and have the client register once for the entire series. So we will be selecting this, and you have a drop down to select either an existing series. This one has been created, and if you want to go edit it or add events to it, you can do that through here. We're going to go create a new one, so we'll press here, and that selects create a new event series. We have to tie to an event series to an offering, so you need to select an offering. So we'll just select beginning with mindfulness. Hit continue. This brings you to the create event series page. On that page you can, the title is imported from the offering, but you can change that if you like. Just put a series on the end here. Price, it also grabs the price from the offering, but you can change that here as well. Description, again, grabs from the offering, but you can change it to suit your needs here. Max capacity, if you have space constraints in your teaching environment, you can add a capacity, or you can leave it blank if there is no space restraints. I'll just set it for 10 here. And then these are the same similar kind of options you've seen when creating single events. This will allow students to register using your OfferingTree website, and if you do accept online payments, you can enable that here. I'm going to accept online payments. If you have a donation-based setup, you can select that here. And then if you accept online payments, you have to specify which bank account, and then whether you want to pass on fees to your students or absorb them. I will absorb them. So that's how much I'll receive. Client pays this much. So let's create the series. Takes a couple seconds, and now our event series has been created. You'll see that prior to this, this button was disabled because we couldn't add events to the series because the series didn't exist yet, and we see no events have been scheduled yet. So that's what this button is for. So let's schedule some events to be contained in the series. So press here, and the normal create event kind of workflow is here. You can set the date, start time, end time, that kind of stuff. I'm going to make this recurring event. Let's say we'll just have it start Sunday and then go through Wednesday. Actually, no, we're going to make this a daily one. And let's just have it go to Wednesday. Alright, so it's going to repeat daily every day until the 6th of March. Done. Here we're going to want to select an address. So we'll just select, we have this Bliss Yoga Studio, we'll just select that. You can type in your location of where you'll be teaching, and we'll create this. Alright, so what you'll notice is now we have the schedule events in the event series. So when someone registers for this event series, they will have access to all of these particular events. So let's go to the schedule. And here you'll see we've just scheduled these events in the series, and they show up here. They're a little distinguished from regular events by this little icon. And this is what your students will see on your public site. If you want to edit something about one of these, you can click the edit button. Going in, and let's say, we have to start a little later, so you can change that time and save it. And you can just save it for just this one, since it's a recurring event, or all. We'll just save this one. If you want to change and edit the actual event series, there's a couple ways you can do that. One is to go through here, to edit one of the particular events, and then you see you have this edit event series, and through that you can get back to your event series, and then you can change whatever you want in here. Another option, if you want to get back to edit the event series, is you can go back to the schedule, press add, select schedule a series, and then select the event series you already have, and then hit continue. And this will take you to your event series, where you can add and edit from here as well. So you can, let's say you want to delete one, make it a little shorter, you can do that. And then if you decide you no longer want to teach this, you can delete the whole event series. But doing that will delete all the events within the series, so do that carefully. On the public site, if we go to your site, you'll see your event series will show up here, all the events in the series, and they each have a page from which your students can register. Right here. You can also go to your public schedule page, and each event will be listed here. So this concludes the tutorial for event series. If you have any questions, of course, reach out to us at support@offeringtree.com. And thank you for all that you offer.